Good morning, it's Dave at ATI Watch Reviews. Please hit that like button and please smash that subscribe button for more awesome watch content. Little wristwatch check. Got my 1000 meter Steeldive tank on my wrist, but this is actually one of the most wearable 100 bar 1000 meter water resist watches you will find, because it has a super small lug to lug of about 46mm. So it is super wearable. It's a tank, but it's honestly, you can get away with wearing it for hours if you've got a big enough wrist. But today's video is an interesting one because I wanted to get a 41mm Kermit Homage, because the previous Homage that I had off Pagani was 40mm from a few years ago. That's been an absolute cracker, but I thought it was time to get a more modern size, and I know it's only 1mm difference. So far so good. It's the more modern size, and it's the more older style case. The case size in terms of the lug width, in terms of lugs, sorry, is massive. Let's get off the stickers. That's a nice clasp. Let's get the stickers off and do a little first impressions. Very nice. Let's go over the specs. This is the SD 1953, 41mm, ceramic bezel, sapphire crystal, flat sapphire crystal, Cyclops NH35, fully solid stainless steel bracelet with brushed main body and polished outers, going down to a stainless steel clasp, signed with safety catch and push buttons. That's good. Nice swing arms with 6 micro adjusts, so there's no excuses for getting a perfect fit. But it doesn't have dive extension. They've saved a bit of money, kept the price cheap and not put a dive extension on it. That engagement could be a little bit better on the safety lock. Case back. Just your standard engraved Steeldive, all stainless steel. And this is actually a 300 meter watch, 300 meter 30 bar. So it's better technically, if their specs are correct, and that's the nominal specs. It's technically going to be better than your 200 meters, obviously. Obviously, most people will never notice that and will never dive with it professionally. They would buy a proper dive computer or dive watch. This is a dive watch, but it's an AliExpress one. Whether you would trust those specs, that's up to you. Obviously, it doesn't have female end links, so the end link to end link looks pretty big. I will get all the specs up that I take off myself when I do the full review. But those are the nominal stated specs. They call it the Kermit. Let's do a test of the bezel. Bit of back play there. It is ceramic though. Pretty about medium resistance, I would say. Medium to tough resistance to turn it. Some people like that. Some people would prefer it easier. If I was diving with it, I'd want it to be more difficult to turn, I think, to save the times if I accidentally nudged it and lost the timing. Let's get it on my wrist. Very nice. I'm going to have to take at least one link out and push the settings micro just setting a few notches down. Very comfortable. Nothing's digging in, but it is loose obviously. Nice luster on the steel. Very comfortable watch. Actually doesn't feel like 41, it feels very similar to a 40mm, surprisingly. And I don't think that the taper is going to be as aggressive on the Steeldives. On the bracelet, I think that's only going to be 20 to 18. But I'll check that out in the full review. Let's see what's in the box. Link removal tool. Obviously they just push pins on this. International warranty card. And the instructions. So, I like the Steeldive and Addis Dive boxes. Very practical, very easy to close and open. But it is using a lot of plastic. It's been Dave. Cheers.